Just adding some more punches to my stand so that it doesn't fall over. And I'm gonna grab comments here on my computer. And then let me know if you can hear if the music is really loud in the background. Up in my living room, I have just some music going, and I don't know if you can actually hear it on the actual video. I need to be able to see comments. There we go. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of creating this morning. Hey, Heather. Good morning. Okay, so I have some stuff here. I normally, or not normally maybe, but I tend to post memory keeping stuff. Okay, you can't hear the music. Okay, awesome. Or can you not hear me? Let me make sure. Tell me if you can hear me and just not the music. So I tend to post memory keeping stuff on Fridays, but I need to design Blessed2Craft for this month, which is my monthly card club, basically. You can join, you get 3 projects. They're simple make and takes. You always get a little bit of product. And I need to design those this month. And I had this really cool idea, and I just have not had time to like get together a normal video. So I thought, why don't I just jump on here and we'll create it together, and then we'll see how it goes. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me and you just can't hear the music. So I've had this stamp set and I've wanted to do something with it since I got it. But as you can see, it's a little bit of like a Valentine's Day set. And I don't love the sentiments on here. I think the cats are really cute, but I don't love the sentiments. And so I wanted to do birthday cards with this cat. And hey, Kathy. Hey, Lisa. And so I've been like thinking about that, right? It's been like in my head to do. But Stampin' Up really doesn't have any like really like just a straight good like birthday set, like sentiment set. There's lots of birthday sentiments sprinkled in other sets, but I wanted something really bold. So then I saw this stamp set from Catherine Pooler. I've never used her product. So Catherine Pooler, she actually used to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. When I first joined Stampin' Up, she was a Stampin' Up demonstrator. She was like, you know, like the celebrity demonstrators where you're like, oh my gosh, that demonstrator is so cool. Like, I think of like Angie Judah and Catherine Pooler and even Inking Idaho. Her name is Becky Roberts. So they were like big time demonstrators when I started. Catherine Pooler actually stopped being a demonstrator and started designing her own product and has a stamp line and inks and a whole bunch of things. I've never tried it. And so I saw this set. I got this set on scrapbook.com. I was actually looking for this. Is what I was actually looking for. Gina K has something that's similar to this. It's like a pick, and then on the other side is this like wax piece. So it's like to pick up your jewels. That's what I was actually looking for on scrapbook.com. I found it and I got this one. And then I saw this and I was like, that would be such a cool birthday sentiment set to go with the cats. So this month for Blessed2Craft, your add-on item, if you want to get the cats, you can. I'm sure everybody has birthday sentiments in their stash that they can use. So if you want to make this the birthday cards like that we're going to make, you can use what you have on hand, or you can just get this at scrapbook.com. I'm not an affiliate with scrapbook.com, so I don't make anything off. Like I can't share, I don't have an affiliate link or anything. So you can just go to scrapbook.com and get the stamp set. But if you want to get the cat set with your Blessed2Craft package this month, you can do that and get a discount on this because I offer all Blessed2Craft club members. When you get your product from me, you don't pay shipping and you don't pay tax. So as I'm making these, I'll share with you how you can join if you want to. So these are the two that we're going to use. We're going to use the cat set here, but we're not going to use the sentiments. We're going to use these sentiments and see how it goes. I'm going to see how I like. I hope this is a good set. I've gotten product from scrapbook.com. I got a stamp set, and it was a Amy Tangerine stamp set. First of all, does anybody else love the smell of photopolymer stamps? I love them. So I got one from, it was an Amy Tangerine, and it was a photopolymer, and it was crap. Like, the stamp set was so crappy. It didn't stamp well. The actual stamps felt really flimsy. These feel really good quality. They feel like Stampin' Up's photopolymer, so that's nice. I am gonna season these right away, just so that when we get into the creating, I don't have to stop to do that. And I'm just gonna take my Lynn said, hi Lynn, I didn't see you pop on here. Lynn said, yeah, the smell is just amazing. It's my favorite. That and stays on ink. So to season your stamps, the reason you do this is the photopolymer, when they're made, they can have a film on them that doesn't allow the ink to get into the stamp, so you can get like a splotchy. I was just doing some testing with another stamp earlier today, and this was before I seasoned it, so you can see it's like a little bit blotchy. And then this was after I seasoned it. So it's like the ink soaks into it. So there's a couple ways you can do that. The first way is you can just rub it on your hand, on your palm, just on your skin, and it will season it. So you can do that. I just like to take my sand eraser. I just get mine on Amazon. I'm going to run that. And it's easier I have found, instead of doing this individually, I'm just going to do it all right when they're on this sheet. And then they're going to be seasoned. And then when we're using them, there will be no issues. And I love these sentiments. This is exactly what I was wanting. Like, when I was envisioning these cards, I wanted something that was like birthday sentiments that were fun, that were bold, that had a fun font. And this was perfect. This was, it was only I think it was $15.99 for the stamp set. So I think that's a fantastic price for a birthday sentiment. I think this is one that I will be able to have in my collection. I won't get rid of. So here's the sentiments. And then what I'm going to do, I promise we're going to get started here. I promise. Just grab your coffee. I have a Starbucks. We've had snow here and bad weather for about a week. This is the first day the kids went back to school, and we had a late start. So they didn't even start until 10 o'clock this morning. And so Kayla and I took her to school, and we went to Starbucks and got a little coffee. So grab a coffee, grab some tea, grab something, because this is probably going to be a long video. Let's chat, let's create, let's hang out. Okay, so I just cleaned that, so all the little pieces are off of there. I've been trying to use my scrub more, but you're going to see I'm still going to grab a wipe and just wipe that off. And then the other thing I'm going to do, so let me know how the weather is at your guys's, wherever you're at, because we have, in the 1,000 of years I've lived here, I have never seen it snow where we live, and it snowed 2 days in a row here. So then the other thing I like to do, and I'm just going to do this while they're on the backing there, is just make sure they're nice and dry. Now my Stampin' Scrub it needs to be cleaned. I can see it has like red ink on it, so it kind of discolored those a little bit, but it'll be totally fine. Okay, so let's get to creating. So we have our stamp set, which is this fun birthday one. Okay, so now what I'm thinking, so for Blessed2Craft, you always get a quarter pack of designer paper. Now, at first I was thinking like these would be this would be a fun set to use, like this paper, and I might try, but then I also have this with the blues, but there's like not that many designs. But then I thought, what if I put these together? Right? Like what if we do these two together? Like these two papers. So let's try that. Okay, so we have our cats, our sentiments, and then the cardstock I pulled out is cardstock that coordinates with this paper, which is the Fancy Flora paper, and I pulled out Basic Gray, Smoky Slate, and Pool Party. Raining in Missouri. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend. Another storm is coming in. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this weekend. Okay, so these are the colors. That's the paper. Let's try. Okay, so this is the part that anybody else have this where it's like, I'm scared. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's the beginning part of the project and I'm like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, so let's start by picking our colors. Now, I want, like, I'm thinking this one would be good. I saw like a gray and yellow one. Not that. That's too green. Oh, is it that one? This one might be good. I think it's this one. Okay. So let's start with that. And then, because I want to do 3 cards. So I'm thinking that this might go really nicely. But I might need to swap this out for Mint Macaroon. This is Pool Party. So I'm thinking, let's try this. I'm thinking these two for this piece. Then I have this darker gray, and I'm thinking this. And maybe this. Or the pink would, I think maybe even the pink could go. Like maybe. Then I have this Pool Party. And maybe this could go with this one. And maybe that's probably too much. What about this? Maybe that. But I might have to swap this out for Pool Party, or I might have to do this on like a gray. Like I might not be able to use Pool Party, right? So let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. So I'm wondering if I'm going to be on here all day because I've never attempted to do this just on camera with everybody. And I don't design fast. So this might be kind of long. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my cardstock. And I think I'm going to have to let that blue go and maybe just do gray. and then the mint macaroon. So I'm going to cut both of these. I'm not going to cut my blue one. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to use Pool Party. Okay. So then what would this go better with? Does this paper go better with like these three? Does it go better with the light gray or the dark gray? So you guys tell me what you think. So this designer paper with the light gray or the dark gray. I'm not going to use Pool Party. Big storm just started. Hope I don't lose ya. From Alabama. Huh. I know those storms come in. I know I'm trying. I thought it would be good to do a live stream right now instead of tomorrow when the storm is supposed to be in here. We're supposed to have really high winds, which wind scares me. No, not a lot of other weather related things scare me, but wind does. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I was just going to wait and see if anybody chimes in. Okay, Lynn said dark gray. Kathy, looks like you're visiting your daughter. That's fun. That's always fun. So dark gray, I have one vote for dark gray. So this one, I think we're just going to either do the light gray or the dark gray. And I'll do this last because it's the one I'm most weary of. Okay. So let's go ahead and start. I feel like the yellow and the gray I'm most comfortable with. So let's start with that. And I just changed my blade, but I'm still, I don't know what is going on. If I got a bad batch of blades, but like I just changed my blade this week and I haven't even, this is the first time I've done anything with it and it's still like not cutting the greatest. Like, I wonder, like, is it my cardstock? Is it, okay. And also, fun, this might be fun. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I think it's fun. Fun, upcoming, exciting news. Stampin' Up! Is refreshing their colors. So that means there's going to be a shakeup of colors. We will find out. If you're a demonstrator, you get to find out at the end of the month here. And then I'm sure people will start sharing it then. But so if you want to stock up on any of your cardstock, your ink, if you don't have re-inkers for all of your ink pads, now is the time to do that. Because once the color refresh happens and also the end colors will start to sell out, the ones that are retiring, they're going to start selling out this month. So I would say if you need re-inkers for any of your ink pads, if you want cardstock for any of your current colors, I don't know which ones are retiring, but we will have colors that will retire. And you guys, if Bermuda Bay retires, I will lose my ever-loving mind. So I always get so scared when Stampin' Up! Does this. I'm always like, okay, if Bermuda Bay goes or Mint Macaroon, if either one of those go, I will lose my mind. When I started with Stampin' Up!, they did not have, Bermuda Bay was retired. It was just like a dream. I would be like looking through old catalogs and I would be like, oh, that was such good times when Bermuda Bay was around. And then they brought it back in their last color refresh. So I'm hoping that it will stay, but this is just a heads up that I think I want to circle. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Oh, I think I'm going to cut the cats out. I think we're going to do some fussy cutting. So let's see which one is going to fit in the circle. Oh, these are big. That's what I wanted, right? Big sentiments. You are my favorite reason to party. Nope, that's not going to fit. So maybe a circle isn't going to work. Oh, maybe this will work. So if you want, that was like really plain though. If you want to make sure you have those colors and you have, oh, what if I do it this way? Oh, now we're getting somewhere. And you don't want to be left out, then make sure you grab those colors because a color refresh is coming. And let's all just say a little prayer that we don't lose Bermuda Bay, because then I will lose my mind. Okay, so I have some gray ribbon. Oh, let me catch up on comments. Oh, Kathy said dark too. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind for that last card. I rarely use my trimmer, and the blades do not stay sharp long at all. Yeah, I have a ton of trimmers too. I wonder if there's like a bad batch of blades or something. You could always back the white with the yellow, cardstock. That's a good idea. Oh. All right. So let's grab some yellow. Let's grab some yellow, Lynn. Oh, I just so happens I have yellow sitting right here. I think this is crushed curry. So do I go dark or should I go with the lighter? Let's cut this. If I need to go lighter, I'll go lighter. But let's cut this and just see. Because this is crushed curry. It just happens to be sitting on my desk. So with Blessed2Craft, you get 3 card kits. And then you get a 1/4 pack of designer paper. And there is a PDF and video that you get with the projects. Oh, I sort of like that. Okay. Okay. Let's maybe go with the dark yellow. Oh, lighter for sure. Well, let's try it. Let's just try it. I like the dark. But I like really bold pops. So that's with the dark. Let's try the light. Two circle punches are now, yes, they are. And I already have both of those sizes. But yes, there is also, that's a good reminder. There are some, so that's with the light. Oh, maybe light. Maybe light. Maybe I've changed my mind. And then I'm going to do black for my sentiment and the cat. There are some products that are available that are online exclusives. There are 2 circle punches. I have both of those sizes already. I never got rid of mine. But if you're looking for circle punches, they're now under the online only. Okay, so... Oh, you meant under... You know what? That's okay. I think this is still gonna work. Where's my... I think the lighter is gonna work. I do like the darker, but... Okay. So we're gonna work on this layer first. Partly because I'm still trying to think of how I'm gonna put the cat and the sentiment together. So let's add this layer. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm thinking... Okay. So this ribbon, I'm going to do like this. Last month, if you got Blessed2Craft, you got some really pretty ribbon that was not Stampin' Up ribbon that I found and I really loved and I really wanted to use on the cards, so I did. And I just included a strip of it in everybody's package. And then you also received my favorite sequence. Oh, I should have left that longer. Oh, that's going to work. I didn't want to waste too much because if I include this in the kits for people, I'm going to need, this is retired ribbon. So I'll need all of this. Okay. I feel like I should have gone with my gut and went with the dark yellow. But we're just going to go with it. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to back this with foam, as I do. Oh, we're going to be on here all day if I don't speed it up. I'm chit-chatting too much. We got 3 whole cards to design. It's okay. I just want to craft. It has been such a week with the storm and the kids being home, and I have just struggled a lot this last week, and I just have not I haven't done anything crafty in over a week. And I really just feel like crafting. Okay. All right, so then I want to add this little pop here. And I'm thinking I don't want it directly in the middle. So I think I'm going to go a little bit lower. Let's see if I can. Yeah, like not quite, like right maybe below the middle. And I might have to pull out some pretty sequins. Okay, so I use the emery board. So this is a tip when you have like my blade for whatever reason, and I just cleaned up my trimmer and everything and changed the blade. Now it cut pretty good on here, but I'm really picky about the edges of my cardstock, and you can see like the little fuzzies. I don't know if you can like see them very well, but there's just little paper fuzzies from my blade not being super sharp. So what I do is I just use an emery board and I run it along the edge of the cardstock, and it will clean your cardstock up. Okay, so then for the ribbon, what I'm going to do is I'm using my ribbon scissors. I'm going to get the length that I want, and then we're going to take a lighter. And I don't have a fan on in here, so it should be fine. I'm just going to melt the ends of my ribbon. Like so, and then I'll need this again. We're going to put this on here, but this is going to go here, so I need to move this over. So that's the great thing about when you do a fake bow like this, is you can just keep moving it wherever you want it. So I'm definitely going to want this towards the edge. Yeah. And then we're just going to put adhesive right on the ribbon. Okay, let me bring this back over. And then And I'll place that down. And then we're going to do the same thing. And then you can also melt this at the ends if you want. My adhesive goes all the way, so I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so here, I'm going to put this on here like this after we stamp and do all of our, like our sentiment and everything, and I want it down in this corner. Just angling it a little bit different. Okay, so let's stamp the cat first and get that cut out so I know what I'm doing. Okay. Let me see what size block I need. Hey, Laura. I need a bigger block. Laura, we are designing the cards for Blessed2Craft this month. So I know you're part of Blessed2Craft. So these are the cards that we are designing for this month. Okay, I've wanted to use these cat stamps, but like I said in the beginning, I did not want to use them for Valentine's Day, and I didn't like the sentiments. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just forget. Like, I forget that I can mix and match my stamps. I forget that I don't, just because a stamp set is Valentine's Day doesn't mean it has to be used for Valentine's Day. So I'm trying to remember that, and I'm trying to use my stash more. Like the things that I have in my stash, the things that I've purchased, I'm really trying to use more. So we're just going to give this a rough cut at first. I don't think I'm going to use those hearts. I mean, I could cut them out. Okay. So now we're just going to give this... I'm leaving a little bit of a white border. This would be a great one to not leave a white border. So either way. And it's a pretty solid image, so I don't think it's going to be hard to fussy cut. I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting, but I don't hate to fussy cut. Doing the white border is definitely going to be easier, like to then cut around these whiskers. I can just leave that. I don't have to get super close to it, and it's going to look just like a die cut it out. I'm trying not to touch that black ink. It's VersaFine ink, so it should be fine. It shouldn't smear a ton, but I just want to be really careful, which I'm typically not careful when I'm stamping, and so I always have ink everywhere. Oh yeah, Lynn, that's a good idea. It's one more step that, like, I just don't want to go through. I need to use my die cut machines more, but it's like it's one more step. Like by the time I set all that up, I could easily just have it fussy cut. Okay, so let's do a little test. So what I want to do is I want the cat to sit on the sentiment. So where are my sentiments? You're my favorite reason to party. Like, wouldn't this look so cute with then like the cat sitting on top of the sentiment? Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to dive in. We're just going to do it. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay. Let's do black. Let's clean off our cat. Oh, it's so much easier when you have the stamp cleaner thing out. Okay, so here's, I always suggest that you test stamp, particularly if, I mean, I've never used Catherine Pooler as a brand, like her stamps. I don't know. So I definitely want to do a test stamp so I can get the feel of it. Like, do I need to press harder? Do I not need to press very hard? Oh, look how pretty it is. Okay. So this is a pretty good quality stamp. I would say it's like, it's probably as good as like Stampin' Up photopolymer. I'm very impressed. Okay, so it's stamped good. I think seasoning it before we started, I think that was a good idea. Now let's try to stamp this straight. I almost dropped it. Okay. I could have stamped this in a different color. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, what's the deal? I feel like, is there fuzzies on this? I'm not sure why this happened. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to redo this, but I just want to show you. I'm not sure why these little lines, it's almost like it's splattered. I mean, I didn't press it down. But I wonder if from my cleaner, I wonder if it has some fuzzies on it. Or if like from like cleaning it after we seasoned it. I'm fine with it. I'm not concerned about it. I'm never concerned if my cards are perfect or if my stamping is perfect. Here's the thing, it's stamping. It's not meant to look perfect. You're not printing it. I'm thinking I should just do this flat so I can pop the cat up. So you're stamping. You're not printing something. You're not like, if you want something to look perfect, then it would be in your best interest to print it, do something on the computer and print it. When you're stamping, you know, I think that we can get caught up in like it has to be perfect. And that's not really why we're like, this is art. Like it's a way of doing art. And I think we need to remember it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so then where did my cat image go? Okay, it's right here. So it's like I want it to go like right above the sentiment. Or it could go up top here, but it's like I want it to go on the sentiment and be popped up. I think it's okay if it overlaps the sentiment. I think I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to use dimensionals. And then I feel like, look, we like used a Valentine's Day stamp to make birthday cards, which I love. Okay, and then I'm going to try not to ruin that piece. Ooh, I'm just going to cut my dimensional down for the tail. I wonder, like, do you think it covers it up too much? Okay. Okay. It doesn't take away from it too much. Okay. Like you can still, I also feel like that's kind of how cats are, right? Like I'm not a pet owner. We don't do animals in this house. I have 3 kids, so that's enough for me. But I feel like a cat, right? It's like they're in everything. They're in front of everything. They're on top of everything. Like they're covering everything up, right? So I think it's kind of fitting. Okay, so there's that. But you know me, We need some bling. We need some bling. So let's do so let's see. I have these. I don't have any like yellow that I feel like would be good. But I have these that will pick up the color. So let's do these. And we'll use my new jewel picker. Oh, bring in mint. You know, y'all know I have some mint. Y'all know I have that color. That's too blue. Well, and that's probably too blue. Oh, there's some. How about these? And I have enough of these, so if these work, then I can put these in Blessed2Craft packages. Let's just set them out first and see. Ooh. I'm loving this whole thing. So what do we think with the color? Like, is that a good color? I'm thinking that's good. I'm really wishing Stampin' Up would get some different embellishments. Like, I'm just feeling like there's not a lot of... This is amazing. FYI, this is phenomenal. It's like not so sticky that when you put your adhesive down, like it just sticks right. It's amazing. It's way better than my X-Acto knife, which is what I usually use. But then I have to use my nail. I'm feeling like Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a lot of embellishments out right now. Okay, so I love this. This is so stinking cute. I just cannot. Okay, so that's our first card for Blessed2Craft. So in your package, for this card, you will get all of the pieces. The designer paper, the cardstock, the ribbon, and the sequins to put this together. And you can either use a birthday sentiment you have on hand, or you can buy the Catherine Pooler one. And then if you want the cat stamp, you can get that in your package this month. Okay, so let's move on to our next card. Okay. So we have these two pieces here. Oh, this was, everybody said dark. And I want to do this one last. Okay, so where's my other... Oh, right here. Oh, no, maybe this was the one that we're going to do dark. So let's do this one next. Oh, okay. Okay, a little drink of coffee. I love that card. Okay, so now let's do the next one. And I think I'm going to do it in this, like, okay, so see, this, you can really see the fuzzies on this one. See, I don't know what the deal is. I also, sometimes I change out my blade and I I keep some like older ones so that if I need to cut like my magnetic sheets, I can. And I'm wondering if maybe I just got an old blade, like one of my old blades got put in with my new. That doesn't usually happen, but so I think I want to go in this direction. Okay, so now, well, I'm thinking for this one, I want to use all 3 of the cats. We might have to do some die cutting because I'm wanting that size circle. Like, I was hoping to have, oh, but 3 of them aren't going to fit that size. I'm going to have to do them smaller. But if I do the small ones, will they fit? Okay, so the 3 small ones will fit. Okay, so then the question is going to be, is my idea going to work for the stamping of this? Okay, so I'm going to need a piece of, we're just going to use the blue. Probably is not a good idea, but okay. So what I want to do, I just feel like those circles are not going to be big enough. We need all 3 of our cats. So let's get them on blocks. I'm just going to try this out. You guys are just along for the ride because I have no idea if this is going to work out. Okay. All right, let's just try this. I'm just going to dive in and try it. So for this one, we're not going to fussy cut. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, better than I thought. Okay, let's clean this. I'm loving having my Stampin' scrub out. I rearranged some things in my office recently, and my Stampin' scrub is now easier to access. Okay. Don't waste a whole piece of cardstock like I did. I needed something. Okay. Now I want, where's the cat we just used? Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Okay. This one I'm nervous about. I don't know if I inked it up enough. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Okay, this could work. This could work. What I need next is... Okay. All right, let's do this next one. Okay, so we have the light gray. Okay. Now the sentiment, I want to do everybody says happy. Or I could do happy birthday, but this one is kind of fun because it says everybody says happy. And it's like the 3 cats. Yeah, that's the one I think I'm going to use. And then inside the card, we'll stamp happy birthday. Or I might have another idea. Look at this. All the ideas are happening. Okay. So I want this actually right on the card base. So let's plan out. I need the trimmer. That's going to be 4 1/4. So what if we do... Two and a half by 5 1/2. I don't know if I love that. So then what I want are the cats like so, and then the sentiment on the bottom. But I don't really like that strip. Where's that pink? Oh, right on my trimmer. I know I'm a little off camera for this part. This was, what was this? 2 1/2. I keep catching myself. I almost start singing because I can hear the music. So I get to concentrating and then I almost bust out in song, and nobody needs to hear that. Okay, so then we're going to do, so let's stamp the sentiment right now so I can get the spacing. You guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Oh yeah, if you guys could hit the thumbs up on this, that would be awesome. And on this video. And if you're new, please subscribe. Okay, everybody says happy, and then I sort of have an idea, but I don't know if I can execute it properly. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp. It's stamped really well. I don't think I need to test stamp it. This is a really good quality stamp, I have to say. Everybody says happy. This is going to be so cute. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Okay, let's put, even my designer paper is like getting that ickiness on it. I don't like that. Okay. Well, we're in it with the, I probably should be using liquid glue to layer all this. If you wanted to conserve your pattern paper, you could just cut 2 thin strips and put them above, under, and below, you know, under and over. Hey, Roberta, I miss you. So this is going to be a little bit higher up. So I'm glad I stamped first. I'm glad I stamped that first. Okay, so now I'm going to do this flat. I'm going to do this piece flat because I want these cats popped up. And then I have a bit of an idea. Okay, so we'll put that down. So if you want, instead of layering your, what is this? I think I put it in that ink pad. Ugh. You could put a strip above and below. Well, thank goodness it didn't get anywhere else. Okay. We'll have to chat, Roberta. We'll have to chat soon. Okay, so now we're going to put the cats on here. And we're going to pop these cats up. And then I'm going to show you the idea I have for a secondary greeting. Okay. And I'm just going to use my foam, my big roll of foam, because it's going to be the easiest. Let me get all of these on here, and then, well, I guess I can pull the backing off. That's going to be fine. This is going to be too big, I can tell. But that's okay. We might use it for that secondary. Okay, so now we're going to do... So I'm going to put these on here, but I'm not going to press them because I want to get the... Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute. The only thing that I don't... Well, you know what? I'm going to color them in anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so I was going to color in the hearts a color to match, but what I don't like about this is, like, this is empty, an empty heart, and then a filled in heart, right? So instead of filling this in with color, I'm just going to fill it in with black, and then that way I have 2 black hearts and then 1 white heart, and that's going to make me feel better. See? Easy peasy. I thought I could do one in gray. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can do a secondary greeting in... I wonder how it would look. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to look. I might not use this. I might just stamp happy birthday inside the card. Okay. And then we got to add a little bit of course, bling. So I'm not great at cutting straight. I should use my X-Acto knife and a ruler. Oh. Oh, maybe. I think the stamp makes it really easy to do straight. Oh, it covers it up too much. It needs to be thinner. I was going to do that right over it, like everybody says happy, but I don't think that's going to work. So I think we'll just leave it at that. And then I think these are too dark, so I think that I will use these. These are Little Things from Lucy Cards. It's Starry Night. And let's use my cool little jewel picker thing that I just got and some liquid glue. And we'll do this a little different than I normally do. Like, let's just add them kind of. And I like the different sizes that this one has. Oh, my leg's asleep and it's starting to tingle. Whew. That's not a good feeling. Oh man, this thing is so cool. I love it. Okay, and then these have like little jewel gem things as well. Even those little gems pick up on this. Okay, I really like that. Okay. And then this thing comes out and you can replace it. This is like the coolest thing. Okay, I love it. Okay, so this is the second one. So here's our first one. Dawn, you might be a part of Blessed2Craft too. I can't remember. These are our cards for this month. And then this. Oh my gosh, these cats are so cute. Okay, let me catch up on comments. Oh, fun. Roberta just got her exclusive items from the online exclusives. Okay, so now let's make our third one, which we're going to do in this dark, with the dark gray. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, I think. I'm feeling not only like really shocked, but also pleasantly surprised that these colors worked so well. You got your box fast, Roberta. So the only thing with these, oh, maybe if I cut it out. So the only thing is the cats and the sentiments are really large. So let's put happy birthday back. I'm very impressed with these stamps, by the way. So I'm thinking, I kind of want one stacked again. Like I want a cat sitting on this one. But then I feel like, or this one, today should be covered in glitter. Like the circles are not big enough. For sure the circles are not big enough. I have this square, but then even that, like I need something. Is this square big enough? So this square is big enough for today should be covered in glitter. And then I'm thinking I want to have this cat like sitting on top of it. So maybe we should go with this direction. What if we do a fun fold? I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. I have no idea. Let's just, I don't know, let's cut some paper and like see what we can do. I'm thinking if we do a fun fold, the only thing I know is I want these cats to be sitting on these sentiments. I have no idea why I'm totally obsessed with this concept or this idea, but I am. I'm totally, totally obsessed. Okay, so let me, I have an idea of what this is, and I would have been wrong. Okay, so I need... And then let's get this beautiful painty floral piece in here. So that we're gonna need. Oh, that was way off. Okay, that was... Okay. Okay, so we need this. I'm going to cut some of that darker green off. And then we're going to need this. I think this is right now. That's better. Okay. So what if we do a fun fold? And then what if we do... I wish I had a larger circle. I mean, I can get a larger circle, that's the thing, but I'm gonna have to do some die cutting. I was trying to avoid doing die cutting, but it needs a circle, right? It needs a circle. I also reorganized all of my dies. I have a video coming up with that, but I did reorganize all of them. So if you get Blessed2Craft, you'll get these dies in the package. So I have these. I could even do like a scallop. Toss some confetti in the air and celebrate. I love that. But then I think the cat would have to sit on the side instead of on top. But the glitter today, you should be covered in glitter, could totally, the cat could totally sit easier on. Okay. So for this, I think I'm just going to do white. So let's grab my mini, since I'm right here. Some white cardstock and some plates. Okay. Everybody calm down. I'm just going for it at this point. Nope, it needs another plate. What am I doing wrong here? I think I need the plate that fell. Yep, I need the plate that fell. Okay, I know you guys can't hardly see anything. I'm trying to make it quick here. Oh, I did all of my dies because I moved them from where I used to have them. So I cleaned them all up and I just reorganized the categories. And it's been needing to be done for a while. So I was glad I did it. It was one of those things I like just made myself push through. I did it last week. Okay, so let's add this down. Oh, my desk is a mess. Okay. We have that. Then let's have these two pieces. Then we're going to have that piece on there. Okay. Oh my God, it's already noon. It's because the kids had such a late start for school today. But I feel like I need a scallop to go under this. I feel like that is what will. So what if we do a scallop in dark gray? These are old Stampin' Up dies. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a scallop die and then I'll be back. I promise. I'm like concentrating. Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, I don't know now with the scalloped. Well, let's stamp the sentiment and the cat and see if we need the scallop. So I'll need that to stamp the kitty cat. And then let's do this. Your day should be covered in glitter. Today should be covered in glitter. And then let's do black. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. Okay. Okay, now let's grab, I think I want this little cat sitting on top. But I'm not sure. Okay. I'm gonna wait to see if we want that scalloped. Now let's fussy cut this dude out. And again, I'm just gonna go with a nice white border. So it'll just look I'm so glad to be doing these cards with this cat stamp and the birthday, because ever since I got this stamp, I've wanted to do this. I never wanted to use these cats for Valentine's. Oh, I smeared. I knew that was going to happen. I've been trying to be careful. But I have wanted to do birthday cards with them. Look at how cute. Okay. So what do you think? Should I do the scalloped piece? Or should I cut a bigger scallop? I could do the cat. I wonder if that looks too weird. I feel like it's too high now to do on top of the... But if I do it this way... I can't pick it up. I just got my nails done yesterday. Or what if it's like peeking out? Like that. Larger scallop. Okay, let's do a larger scallop. See, that's too big. This might be like too big, I feel like. Let's just cut it and see while we think about where to put that cat. I just cut that cardstock with my ribbon scissors. Ooh, that was not a good choice to do. Okay, hopefully this cuts in this mini. peeking out. I kind of like it peeking out. I feel like that's like what cats do. Okay. Totally smeared the cat. So this is with the larger scallop. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, let's add this. That was a lot of adhesive. I love this fun fold. Was not even thinking about doing a fun fold. Was not even in my thoughts today. Where's my tweezers? Okay, if it's gonna go on like that. So we want... And then we want this little guy peeking out. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. I never ever would have like done a card with the, like this just is so not, oh, see, oh no. Okay. I thought that was ink smear. Okay. And then let's bring in mint macaroon. See, if they get rid of mint macaroon, I'm gonna come undone. I hope, like, we all just need to say a little prayer to, like, the Stampin' Up gods that they do not get rid of mint macaroon or Bermuda Bay. Or I could use Pool Party, which is not the color I meant to grab. Dang, the bad luck. I was like, that's too blue. Like, what is the deal? I'll just go over it. Okay. And then I feel like we could bring these in. I feel like that would work. These are so cute. Okay, so if you are in Blessed2Craft, which is the monthly make and take kit that I do, you will get all the pieces to make all these cards. You will get a quarter pack of this floral designer paper, and you will also get a few sheets of the plaid paper, and then you will get sequins and ribbon. Everything you see that I used on here, you will get. If you would like to try Blessed2Craft out, it's $35 a month if you sign up to do the fun subscription where you're just getting it every month. If you want to just try it out, it's $40. So you can just try it out. I'll put links in this video as soon as I'm done. There's no links currently because I'm live and I haven't done that yet, but I will put links in the description to either do it for 1 month and just try it out, or to sign up to get it monthly. And then also, if you are in Blessed2Craft, you will get an email that has a link if you want to buy the cat stamp set, this kitty cat stamp set. I don't know where the case is. The kitty cat stamp set. You can do that, and I offer no shipping and no tax when you get it through Blessed2Craft. So you get a little bit of a discount on your stamp set if you get that from me. So that will be coming out later today with photos of the card. And then I will ship all your stuff and you get a PDF with all of the measurements. And then this video will be attached because this is the video where I made the cards. So this video will be attached, but a lot of times it's an exclusive video that you get of putting the cards together, but you also get that PDF. And then, like I said, this is a Catherine Pooler stamp set. I wanted a birthday. I would have used a Stampin' Up. It has nothing to do with like not wanting to use a Stampin' Up one. It just, Stampin' Up didn't have like a really bold birthday, like what I wanted for the cards. These are a little bit close together. I need to move them. Oh, I need more glue. Let's just redo these up here. And then if you have any questions, you can always email me if I'm not live or here to answer your questions. And I do try to reply to all of my YouTube comments. So if you leave a comment, I will reply to it. These came out kind of wonky because I got them too close. It's like one needs to be like on here or something. Well, that became a mess with those sequins, didn't it? Well, that's how it's gonna go. Okay, so let's take a look at all three of the cards that came out so cute. Okay, so we have this card here, which is our fun fold card, which is so fun. I love the little cat peeking out. These are fun. Then we have this one. Everybody says happy. And then on the inside, I'll stamp happy birthday. And then the first one, you are my favorite reason to party. With the yellow, which I think came out really, really good. This is such a fun stamp set, right? So the other way, if you just want to place an order with me, if you just want to get some of the online exclusives, if you do a $50 order with me, I will give you the card kit. So there is not a host code up yet for the month. I haven't done that yet. But if you just place an order and email me, I know there's some online exclusives with those punches. I know you guys might want to be picking up that. There's some exclusive designer paper. You might want to pick that up. So if you just want to place an order and get these card kits, you can do that as well. So I'll put all three options in the description below. If you want to pick up the cat stamp and some online exclusives, you can do that and email me and just say, I like the kitty cat card kit and the trouble card kits, you know, the trouble cats, and I will do that. I'll add you to the list for this month. So these are the cards. I really love the way they came out. I think it was perfect. I think using this birthday stamp, I think, was totally the key to making these come together the way I had wanted them to come together. So I love that. So I will be back next week, hopefully back to my normal posting. This week was a little bit wonky with the weather. Our weather was just so crazy and the kids were home and it was just like a very long week. So hopefully next week I'll be back to like normal posting. And I had a video that went up yesterday for Project Life Thursday. I'm really enjoying that series that I'm doing. And so I will catch you guys next week. If you're with Blessed2Craft already, you will receive an email later today with all the details for this month's kit and what you will be receiving. So thank you guys for crafting with me. Let's take a look at my desk. Let me take you out of my stand and take a look at the mess. That is the aftermath of crafting. It's a bit of a mess. So I will catch you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me and helping me with these cards. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you later.